Hey everyone, welcome back to M&M IELTS. This is Mohit. Now guys, in today's video, I am going to just continue that question that I started in the previous video for the reading module, the IELTS General exam, the reading module. I did 1 to 8 questions. I'll link that video down in the description as well. You can watch that first. And now in today's video, we are going to look at question numbers 9 to 14. So we would be doing those 6 questions. Now it's a different paragraph and different 6 questions. All of these are multiple choice questions. So what you can do is, like we did in the previous video, after every question when I display the paragraph, you can pause the video and try to look the answer by yourself first as to what you feel could be the correct answer. And then I'll obviously go through the explanation as to where we find the answer and why this option is the correct answer and why the other options are incorrect. So we'll properly discuss all these 9 to 14 questions. So without wasting any further ado, let's dive right into it. So this is the paragraph that we have. It's a different one to the previous video, and it's about classic tours, coach break information. And they've given us a couple of different bullet points: luggage, seat allocation, travel documents, special diets, accommodation, and entertainment. So our answer has to come from these given paragraphs only. And these are the questions. Always say in all my videos that we have to read out the question first as to what are they looking for us to do. They want us to choose the appropriate letters A to D and write them in boxes 9 to 14 on your answer sheet. So this is what we have to do. We don't have to write down any number of words. We are just looking at writing down those letters A, B, C, D, just these 4. Okay. Now, if you want to sit at the front of the coach, let's look at question number 9. If you want to sit at the front of the coach, so this is my keyword, looking at sitting at the front. I will not read the options as of now. I'll just look at the keyword to find where that paragraph is, and then I'll look at the options. Sitting at the front of the coach, let's have a look. Can it be in the luggage? It can't be. So this is what I'll do is, in the exam as well, I'll try to save time by looking at the actual bullet points, actual topics where that particular information can be. Since we're looking for something about the front seat, so it has to be in the seat allocation. Requests for particular seats can be made on most coach breaks when booking. So only when you're booking, but since allocations are made on a first come first serve basis, early booking is advisable. Okay, because it's on first come first serve basis, so they advise to have done early booking. So this is the potential answer. Now let's see which option it relates with. Ask when you get on the coach? No, they didn't mention anything about that. Arrive early on the departure date? No, they just said that you have to request it during booking and you have to book it as early as possible. That's wrong. Book your seat well in advance? Absolutely. Avoid traveling at peak times? They didn't mention anything about that. So my correct answer has to be C. And what I would do is, in my answer sheet, I'm just going to write down the letter C. And if you're doing a computer-based exam in the space provided, you can just type down the letter C. That's all we have to do. Next question, your air tickets. So again, before even reading the options, I'll just try to locate where air tickets are just so that I know exactly which paragraph to read. Let's go back. Travel documents. When you have paid your deposit, we'll send you to all the necessary documents and labels so that you receive them in good time for the coach break departure date. Certain documents, for example, air or boat tickets. So here they have mentioned the air tickets. Now, may have to be retained, and your driver or courier will then issue them to you at the relevant point. Retain means they will be kept by the driver, the air or the boat tickets, and then whenever a relevant point comes up, your driver or courier will then issue them to you. So this has to be the answer. Let's see which option it relates the best. Your air tickets will be sent to your departure point? Wrong. Must be collected before leaving? Wrong. Will be enclosed with other documents? Again, wrong. They didn't mention anything about that. May be held by your coach driver? Absolutely. That's exactly what they said, that it may be retained by driver or the coach, and then at relevant points it will be delivered to you. So this will be my correct answer. So as you would have seen until now, I haven't even read the options first. I always read the question, pick up the keywords, locate the paragraph, read the information, and then read out my options, eliminate the ones which are not related, and then select the correct answer. So this is by far working for me. So we'll continue this path. My third question is, if you need a special diet, you should, 4 options. Now again, let's look for the special diet. And here we have the bigger heading, special diet. So that means my answer has to be coming out from this particular paragraph. If you require a special diet, you must inform us at the time of booking with a copy of the diet. So if you need a special diet, you must inform when we book. So at the time of booking with a copy of the diet. So let's see which option it relates. It says inform the hotel when you arrive. No, it was only when you book. Pay extra with the booking. Could be. Tell the coach company. Potentially. Book a tourist class. Again, incorrect. So I am now divided between these two options. Pay extra with the booking or tell the coach company. Let's say if they did say anything about paying extra for the special diet. Let's have a look again. If you require a special diet, you must inform us at the time of booking with a copy of the diet. This will be notified to the hotel on your coach break, but on certain coach breaks, the hotel use our tourist class, and whilst offering value for money within the price range, they may not have the full facilities to cope with special diet. So what they are saying is it's included within the price range. They're not going to charge anything extra. So what that means is pay extra with the booking again can't be the answer because they are not expecting you to pay any extra. It has to be tell the coach company. So obviously when you book, you have to provide a copy of your diet. So you have to tell the coach company. C option has to be my correct answer. Let's look at question number 12. It may be necessary to pay extra for. Necessary to pay extra for something. Here, because the options are quite small, so I'll just look at the options. A bathroom, boat tickets, additional luggage, and entertainment. So what would be necessary to pay extra for? Let's have a look. So I'll keep reading from this point onwards. Any extra costs incurred must be paid to the hotel by yourself before departure from the hotel. Accommodation. Many of our coach breaks now include within the price accommodation with private facilities, and this will be indicated on the coach break page. So it is already included within the price of accommodation with private facilities. Other coach breaks have a limited number of rooms with private facilities. Private facilities are basically referred to bathrooms. So they are not shared ones, they are the rooms which have got, the private ones already fitted in, which subject to availability can be reserved and guaranteed at the time of booking. The supplementary charge, being additional charge shown in the price panel, will be added to your account. So this is what they're referring to, that limited number of rooms which have got a bathroom attached will be available, which is subject to availability, can be reserved, and it will be guaranteed when you book if you reserve it, but then additional charge will be shown which you have to pay before booking it. So let's have a look at the options again. So yes, bathroom does look like my correct answer, that way it's necessary to pay extra for. They didn't mention anything about boat tickets. They didn't mention anything about additional luggage. They didn't mention anything about entertainment. So the only thing that they did mention was private facilities. So here is when your synonyms knowledge or vocabulary knowledge will come into place. They didn't say the word bathroom, they just said private facilities, and we have to work out that okay, private facilities means bathroom. So hence my correct answer has to be option number A. Next, entertainment is available. Let's go back. Entertainment, so the answer has to be in this paragraph. Some of our hotels arrange additional entertainment which could include music, dancing, film shows, etc. The nature and frequency of the entertainment presented is at the discretion of the hotel and therefore not guaranteed, and could be withdrawn if there is lack of demand or insufficient numbers in the hotel. So they didn't mention anything about additional cost. So that is out of the way. The only thing that did say is that it's not guaranteed and it is at the discretion of the hotel, and it could be withdrawn if there is lack of demand or insufficient numbers. Let's have a look at the options. Entertainment is available at all hotels? No, it is only with few hotels. Is available if there is the demand? Yes. Now they said this sentence in a different way. They said it's not available if there is lack of demand, which means it is available when there is a demand. So they just gave us a same meaning, different way of writing down the sentence. Upon request, wrong. For an additional cost, they clearly said there's no additional cost for that, so that can't be the answer. B option has to be my correct answer. Let's move towards the last. With every booking, Classic 2's guarantee. So they say something for sure. You will be able to do something. Okay. You will be able to request high quality meals, take hand luggage on the coach, use your own personal bathroom. So this option is already wrong because they never guarantee that you can have your own personal bathroom. We just did one question before that it may be necessary to pay extra for, and it's only available, it's limited number of rooms subject to availability. So that's not guaranteed. See a film if you want to. Again, that's part of the entertainment. And we just did the previous question where they said if it's only when there is a demand, only then they can offer that, otherwise no. So there's no guarantee that the entertainment would be offered. So first two options, request high quality meals or take hand luggage on the coach. Now, because we have exhausted all the paragraphs, the only paragraph I haven't done any answer from is my very first paragraph, which is the luggage. So let's read that one out. We ask you to keep luggage down to one medium-sized suitcase per person, but a small hold-all can also be taken on board the coach. Now, they have said a small hold-all can also be taken on board. A small handbag can be taken on board. They didn't put any sort of conditions alongside. They didn't say it's only subject to availability, it's only when space is available, it's only when there are X number of people. They said nothing about it. They just said a small handle can be taken on board the coach. So that's kind of a guarantee that a small handbag can be taken. They do ask the luggage to be kept down to one medium-sized suitcase per person. So that is something which is a condition. If it's more than that, they might reject. But a small handbag can be taken without any issues. Let's have a look at the options. So since I was only divided between these two options, request high quality meals. Again, if you remember reading out the special meals side of the thing, special diets, it was only if they may not have the full facilities to cope with special diets. So that's again something which is not guaranteed. The only thing that is guaranteed is a small take hand luggage on the coach. So again, if you look at it, they didn't use the same word hand. They didn't use that exact same word, which was hold on. They used small handbag. Like I said, it's exactly the same thing, which is a small handbag. And that is what they have to use. So they didn't use the exact words. And they do obviously try to confuse in all the questions. But yes, we have to be smart enough to work out, okay, this is exactly the same thing that they've said. And my correct answer has to be taking the hand luggage on the coach. So this is what I wanted to share in this particular video. I hope this was helpful. If you haven't, what you can do is you can watch this video again from the beginning, and after every question now, just pause before I explain the answer. When I display the paragraphs, pause the video and try to figure out what do you feel could be the correct option, which I have stated over here. And once you figure out your answer, you play the video again, and then you see what I find out as the correct answer and how did I find out, why did I eliminate the other options. All these things are very important. The reasoning behind that is very important. I hope this was helpful. If you have any sort of questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. If you want any specific content, you again can put that in the comment section below, and me and Mohit can make videos on those ones on a priority basis as compared to the ones that we have planned. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you all in the next video.